What's up, guys? Welcome back. Let's be real. Know how it is. I made a video Saturday about the Carmelo Anthony trade to the Oklahoma City Thunders. So, as y'all know, New York Knicks traded Carmelo Anthony to Oklahoma City Thunder for Enes Kanter, a second-round pick, and Doug McDermott. First, I start with New York. New York, Phil Jackson, before they finally got rid of him this summer, he devalued Melo. So I'm not really going to get on New York and be like, man, they could have got something better. That's probably the best they're going to be able to do, thanks to what Phil Jackson did, devaluing Melo. So they did the best that they could do with the situation that their former president put them in. So it was something they had to do. It was time. It was time for both sides to split. So as for them, I expect them to be competing with Chicago, my team, Chicago Bulls, for the worst record in the East/NBA. So they still have Porzingis. They still have some building blocks. So we'll just see what happens with them later on down the road. For Oklahoma City, as I said Saturday in the quick clip that I recorded, I said 4th seed at that time. As of now, I'm still saying 4th seed, but that doesn't mean I don't think they're not going to advance to the possibly West Conference Finals in the playoffs. Of course, they get the 4th seed. That means they would have to play Golden State. Because I expect Golden State get the 1st seed in the second round. But I'm saying, as in, my quick take is 4th seed. Reason I say that it is, one, you got three, especially Melo and Russell Westbrook. They have always had the ball. Even when Westbrook played with KD, that's part of the reason KD left, because Westbrook kept the ball. So I just see a bunch of isolation. I mean, I don't know Billy Donovan. I like Billy Donovan as a coach, but I don't think he probably is not the right coach for that team. We don't know. Talent wise, like I said, that's why I put at least 4th seed. They are too talented to not do that. But you got chemistry issues because Melo is freshly there. Paul George got traded there this summer, so you kind of got to mix and match that chemistry, get that chemistry right. So while they're trying to work through the chemistry issues and all that, and get everything together in one season, I predict that 4th seed. Why? Because I don't believe San Antonio got better this offseason. They actually probably got worse, but it's still San Antonio. Greg Popovich, it's been years, like 1 year. I think last year, they went 60 games, and you look at their roster, like last year after Kawhi Leonard, they kind of had a fall off, but I mean, it's still San Antonio. So I mean, we used to always doubt them, say, oh, they're gonna get old eventually. No, they're not. I've given up on that, so I'm not going to take them down until they actually get taken down. So I got the Spurs above OKC, at least in the regular season. Now in the playoff series, I can see OKC beating San Antonio like they had previously, because they are just too athletic for them. Just like similar when they had KD, Melo is a clutch player, so they got their crunch time scorer to get them clutch baskets, and Russell Westbrook has gotten better in crunch time, so they don't have to worry about Paul George, who was 0 for 15 in game winning situations. They ain't got to worry about him taking big shots, but he can help throughout the rest of the game. And I also put Houston. Yes, Houston kind of has some change this summer. Same thing, chemistry between James Harden and Chris Paul. But I see them working out faster than those three. Reason why Chris Paul is not, he's ball dominant, but he's a pass first point guard. And, they traded a lot of players to get him. They ain't trade like the main big pieces. They still have Ryan Anderson. They still have Clint Capella. And they still have Eric Gordon. So they still kind of got the main players that were the second, third, and fourth best player after James Harden. Outside Lou Williams, the only person out there mix who was trading. He was in the trade for Chris Paul. So they still pretty much got their team intact and add Chris Paul to it. So that's why I still put them two above OKC. That doesn't mean I don't believe OKC can beat them in the playoff series. Reason why, like I said, chemistry, you got a whole year to get together. So by the time playoff come around, they might be ready to roll and beat them teams. But I still put all those teams a step less than Golden State. Reason why, Golden State got better this offseason. It's self-explanatory. They won championship. They got this super team, and they helped their bench. They added Swaggy P, Nick Young to it. Armin Caspi was another shooter. They drafted Jordan Bell from Oregon. He's basically a Draymond Green clone. So they got a backup Draymond Green that plays just like Draymond Green. So And mainly, like I said, Gold State's deeper. Like I said, the bench. OKC, that bench. You look at the bench now. Yes, they might have Melo or Paul George play on the second team now. So when Wesley Westbrook goes to the bench, they ain't got to worry as much. But that's it. Like you can't match that bench for Golden State. Only team that might do that is Cleveland, and that's what the topic we're gonna go into next. My team, the Chicago Bulls, we bought out D.Wade, and now he's a free agent. Um, and the reports are he's about to sign with Cleveland. And I mean, my thought on that is, I expect Cleveland go to the finals anyway. Isaiah Thomas is expected back in January now, so they know a definitive time that he will be back. Uh, Dwayne Wade makes them deeper. I don't know if they're going to start him or bring him off the bench. It's kind of weird. I saw a projection saying I saw a projected lineup with him starting with LeBron. I was about to say I think he's better come off the bench, but I don't know. It's a mix and match thing because because they got Derrick Rose, and when Isaiah Thomas come back, Derrick Rose will be back coming off the bench. He's gonna start while Isaiah Thomas is out. Dwayne Wade and Derrick Rose probably shouldn't play together. If they're gonna be Golden, I put it this way, I still don't believe they're gonna be Golden State, and that's pretty much on team. They still gonna get through the East. Boston and Washington be their two toughest competitions, but I don't think those two teams have enough yet. And yeah, injuries play a big part too. Dwayne Wade's been known to get hurt. We know Derrick Rose has been known to get hurt, and we don't know how Isaiah Thomas gonna look coming back. But it all depends on the lineup, how they do it, because Dwayne Wade, he's not the same player. I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. I saw it last year. Now, you can say maybe because the way our team was, talent around, he's 35 years old, going on 36. He's taking a step back. He's not the same player. But he's still not a good shooter also. Like, he still can score. That's why I don't think him and Derrick Rose can mesh. They can, but it's like, just back off and them, make them shoot. If they play together. You kind of got to split them two up, so it'd probably be best if Dwayne Wade do start and you bring J.R. Smith off the bench with Derrick Rose. So it kind of depends just how they mix and match that team. So I think, it helps, but it really didn't help. It don't help them put over the top of Golden State. It gives them a shot at winning more than one game. Not Golden State just completely dominating the series, but I don't think it's still enough. But that's my takes on the trade from Melo to OKC, and then the upcoming signing of D.Wade to the Cavaliers. Be on the lookout. Me and my guys, Savage and Aston, we also are about to release an NBA preview, so we're previewing who we expect to go to playoffs, win championship, which we all probably say Golden State, but it's still an interesting season. You got everything that happened this offseason has made it at least interesting to watch, and Golden State won't run through 16-1 through the postseason this time. So be on the lookout. We'll come out that video soon. Be sure to subscribe. Like I said, dropping videos more quicker now. Getting better with everything. Getting everything in order and rotation. So be on the lookout. Peace.